for like a week afterwards. I could feel my heart opening.
I feel like I'm home.
My mind's trying to hold on to it and almost get scrambled. I can feel an unraveling, and laughter comes out naturally.
What you're experiencing is what's called a Buddha field, and it's around anyone who's awake. Richard, I hear tell that you want to come and say hello to me.
I do, I really do. Yeah, you've had a huge impact on me already, and it's only been, I don't know, maybe 5 satsangs, something like that. Yeah, I can connect with the devotional element of it, and I can feel that when I speak to you, this is my perception, that there isn't anybody there, but it's really lovely. It's a very interesting experience.
Yeah, I first experienced that when I was talking to Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh or Osho, and I couldn't feel anyone in front of me. The guy was gone, and so was I.
Yeah, that's what I feel. Often I feel like
that made me realize that there was 2 types of people in the world, the awake and the asleep. And I was talking to one of the awakened ones.
Yeah, I can feel it. And I can notice, I might think of some questions beforehand, or questions come up in meditation or just in the marketplace. And then as I'm thinking, maybe, you'll ask me to ask a question, my mind's trying to hold on to it and almost get scrambled in the thinking of speaking to you. Like I can feel an unraveling, and laughter comes out naturally. Other emotions are coming out just naturally when I just relax to the Buddha field, which is really cool. Like less thinking, just being in the presence of the Buddha field. And I can just feel things just unraveling.
Good for you. I'm glad that's happening for you.
Yeah. I do have a question as well.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Well, the first is, yeah, I want to be with this right now. That's good. I want to be with this. Yeah. I want to surrender to this, whatever this is.
Yeah. This will take your mind away.
Yeah.
And leave you with a blank mind, just being. It's nice. So I spent as much time as I could with my awake teachers because I loved this space. I loved this space of no mind, this space of beingness. I just loved it.
Yeah, I love it too. So a question arises.
Best of luck, Richard.
Yeah, and then it just, perfect. Thank you. I'm happy with that. That's good for me. Thank you so much.
Okay. Nice to talk to you, Richard.
Love you, brother.
I love you too, Richard. Love you to bits, man. Hello, Lisa.
Hello, Vishrant. I'm here because I want to feel what Richard feels.
Do you? Well, that's up to you.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel a little something. Some questions, some burning, some heat.
Yeah, what you're experiencing is what's called a Buddha field, and it's around anyone who's awake. And basically, it's an entry point into your own true nature. Because what I did with my teachers is I surrendered to the Buddha field, not to the teacher, to the Buddha field. Because I think the Buddha field is the Buddha. The teacher is just a person. The field of energy around someone who's awake, which is created by awareness being aware of itself, is like an entry point into our own true nature. And my awakening and my continued awakening happened in the presence of awake teachers that I'd been with for quite a while.
Yeah, so I've had two other teachers who are both deceased now, both have passed, but definitely had the Buddha field. And so
Yeah.
in my 30s, I would go and visit teachers who had the Buddha field, and I would just be in their presence.
Who were the teachers?
One was Lama Tarchin Rinpoche. He's in California, and the other one was Tinley Norbu Rinpoche. So both like Tibetan Buddhists.
Yeah. So you're into Buddhism.
I'm into whatever form truth comes through.
Yeah, I'm into beingness. And in beingness, there is nothing but love, which is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even putting labels on it's too hard, you know?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little something similar. So, like, I mean, I'm probably feeling some of my own blockages of like heat and whatever. But I also I felt this last time I was with you. For like a week afterwards, I could feel my heart. I could feel the opening. And that's how I felt with Lama Tarchin too, when I was with Lama Tarchin, like just unity.
Opening is the best thing we can do as human beings because we all learn to close up at school. And in openness, we perceive love. In closeness, we tend to not perceive love.
Yeah, and so like what is that? Like when the ego or protection it comes and it closes, like it's so painful, but why does it's almost like just like a habit.
Yeah, it's a habit. It's a defensive habit that we developed when we were probably at school. And it became a default pattern of closure. And so we need to develop a default pattern of openness so we can perceive love pretty much all the time. But that's not something we're taught at school.
So we have to be in the presence of teachers who have been there, who are like,
No, not at all. No, you just have to be open. You just have to be open. How open can you be? How undefended can you be? How vulnerable can you actually be and still be okay with that? Because I think that beingness appears when we're operating in yin, not yang. And yin is the receptivity, or sometimes it's called the feminine, but it's about receptivity. Whereas the yang is more an outgoing energy that tends to be in the way.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like the yin, the receptivity is very close to awareness. I don't know, at least.
So if you remember your teachers, if they were awake, they would have been operating from yin, mostly.
Oh yeah, and I was operating from that energy in their presence. It was all spontaneity, like in the moment, like I'm just an extension of the field.
Yeah, exactly. So the thing is to be able to stay as that, and the only way that I know that you can stay as that is if everything's removed that's in the way. The obstacles are removed. And the obstacles are pretty much anything that contracts you, anything that takes you into resistance.
So my family?
No. Not your family, your reaction to what your family are doing.
Yes.
Your lack of acceptance of what they're up to.
I'm working on it. I'm really working on it. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the teacher. Keep opening.
Yeah. Keep opening. Anytime you find a closure, there will be a belief system connected to it where you believe something should be different than how it is. That belief system is in the way. And we destroy belief systems by putting doubt into them.
Yeah.
So the ultimate way to check out a belief system, say someone lies to you, and you go, in the big picture of the universe, how do I actually know that person wasn't supposed to lie to me? The moment you come up with the answer, well, I don't really know, you're putting doubt into the belief system.
Yeah. Yeah. Or in the big scheme of things,
Yeah,
like,
in the big scheme of things. How would you really know?
does any of it actually, like, if someone's being aggressive, like,
How would we know they're not supposed to be aggressive? It's not that it matters. How do we know? To put a doubt into a belief system, we have to move to I don't know.
right. And I don't.
Yeah, well, ultimately, we don't.
Mm-mm. Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else, Lisa?
How can awareness be aware of itself?
Well, it just is. As Nisargadatta said, I am that.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was aware of my mind became aware of itself and stayed aware of itself.
And how does one stay aware of oneself?
There's elements involved that I don't understand. Like, for instance, karma. There's a certain level of karma involved in enlightenment, and you don't know how much positive karma you've got. You don't know how much negative karma you've got. 8 years before before awakening occurred, I chose to serve heart, and I served heart for 8 years before awakening. And that meant taking care of everyone I met, basically. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. But I got a feeling I accrued enough good karma during that 8 years to facilitate enlightenment.
Hmm. So it's just like a feeling.
Well, I used to be a bad boy, so I had to do something, didn't I?
Well, there was something I read of yours recently too about becoming vegetarian, and I'm shifting in that direction too.
Yeah, well, I used to be a hunter, and I just got sick of killing things. I realized that I didn't have the right to take an animal's life, just because I was more intelligent.
Yeah. It's sad. It's heartbreaking. It's like, oh, this is like a habit. For me, it's sad. It feels sad.
Yeah, well, I just became too conscious to eat meat, to kill
Yeah.
animals.
Yeah, like I'm surrounded by cows and horses, and I have 5 animals of my own. And it's just like,
Yeah,
ugh.
meat eaters would say yum.
Well, I am a type O blood, so I'm supposed to be a meat eater.
Yeah, I understand.
There's something that feels so incongruent for me right now. Yeah.
You can't look into a cow's eyes and say, I want to eat you.
Yeah. Yeah.
After I murder you. Anything else, Lisa?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Okay. Nice to see you again, Dan. Come again.
Yeah.
Say hello.
Thank you.
Krista.
Hi, Vishrant.
Hello, Krista.
Um, I wrote down some questions in case I lost my mind. I'm just so I feel like I'm home.
Mm.
I'm so happy to be with you.
You are very welcome, darling. If you go further into what you found, you find that we are one,
Exactly.
that there isn't a separation.
Exactly. And my question was, I sometimes feel like everything is hilariously funny. What does it mean? What should I be serious about?
Well, it means that you're seeing reality. Ha, 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 ha. The whole world is such a joke.
Yeah.
Everyone moving around, creating suffering for themselves by not accepting life as it is. You try telling them that and see what happens to you.
Yeah, they don't like it very much.
No, not at all. Not at all. And I've been telling people that since I was 19, that you don't have to be a victim of life. Shit happens.
Yeah. I'm a psychotherapist. That's my job.
I was for 10 years as well. That was
Yeah.
and I really loved that work. I loved helping people with their minds.
Right. I do too.
Do you know what primal therapy is?
No.
Primal therapy is pretty full on. It's a form of therapy that was produced by a guy called Arthur Yarnoff in the 60s. And you take people into their darkness and you have them experience their feelings, and in experiencing their feelings, they start healing their wounding.
Okay.
And I love doing that type of work with people. Usually sessions were up to 3 hours long.
Wow.
Mm.
Does insurance pay for that?
Yeah. I didn't overcharge because I didn't want to. I wanted to do the sessions. And I got into the Jewish community, and they loved me.
Yeah. Of course they did.
Mm.
um well, my other question was, do you miss people when they're not with you? Do you feel any sadness when a student turns away from you?
That's a good question. I don't tend to think about it.
Sure.
It's like I'm with the moment more than I am with my mind. And so I don't tend to entertain stories like that because I'm with whatever's happening in the moment and I'm not interested in thinking. I lost interest in thinking a long, long, long time ago. I prefer reality. And so rather than be called a spiritual teacher, I see myself as a reality teacher because I'm trying to bring people back to reality. First of all, beingness, but also out of the dream, because all thinking is dream. All thinking is projections. It's all dream. And so meditation is the savior because it rescues us from the dream, because we're putting awareness on something that is real. And if we put our awareness on something that's real for long enough, it becomes our habit. So my habit is to be present to reality. I don't try to be present to reality, I am. But you went to school, I went to school, and we were taught to live in our heads problem solving. So most people spend their whole lives problem solving, which to me is a form of suffering.
Yes. Can I tell you one more funny thing?
Yep.
So I have a really wonderful therapist. She's actually the one who recommended that I look into you, and sh- we have a rule that if she says something that makes me angry, I have to tell her,
Oh.
and not like quit therapy basically. And it hasn't happened in a really long time. But last week she said she said I was dense. And
Dense.
dense, and it set me off. I was so
Oh.
mad. And I was like, how dare she? I
Yeah,
just
but what if it's true?
exactly. Well, it is.
Now, compared to someone who has an IQ of over 140, you might be dense.
Sure.
But compared to someone with an IQ under 80, you might be quite bright.
Hey, I'll take it. Yeah,
Ah,
I'll take it. And so
yeah.
anyway,
So you have a belief system somewhere that you're smart.
uh-huh.
Yeah, and you're willing to protect it, which
Yes.
is obviously something in your way because it's actually okay to not know. And when we think we're smart, unfortunately, we think we know, and that's in the way of higher consciousness. We've got to develop a beginner's mind which says, I don't know, show me.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Yes. And since I've been accepting being dense, it's really freeing to not know.
Yeah, well, I was going to mention that you seem a bit thick, but
Oh, seeing me for who I really am. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, of course it's fine. Everything's fine unless you make it not fine.
Right. Right. Thank you very much, Vishrant.
You're welcome. And just tell your teacher that she's right.
I did. We talked about it, and I was like,
Yeah,
dang it, you're right.
yeah. Thick recognizes thick.
That's what she said. She goes, I'm dense too.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
So I couldn't
Okay.
be mad. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Krista.